We're talking about Groove Pages. Groove Pages? What the hell's Groove Pages? Think of it like this. Groove Website Builder Pages. It's your website builder. Hey everyone, it's Nigel T. Best from Groove Builders, and you're probably thinking, how the heck do I get started with this? If ever you need any help, go here, groove.builders. You'll find the resources and the training. But what we wanted to do today was talk about how you've got all of these apps in Groove. You've bought Groove, you're thinking of buying Groove, and you're thinking, I don't know what they mean. I don't really understand what I'm meant to do with it. What does what? How does it fit together? And that's what this series of trainings is all about. It's helping you understand that big picture view of what goes on in Groove and how it all works. So let's get started with today's. Talking about Groove Pages. Groove Pages? What the hell's Groove Pages? Think of it like this. Groove Website Builder Pages. It's your website builder. So you've probably seen it, GoDaddy, Wix, Squarespace, WordPress. You see all these things banded around and you think, oh my goodness me, that sounds techie. That sounds terrible. It sounds like I'm going to have to employ someone to do it. And if I have to make changes, they'll be the only ones that can do it. I'll be out of control and out of pocket and all the rest of it. Yeah, that's what can happen on here. And one of the things that we say on here is if you understand a little bit, you can keep control. So when it comes to Groove Pages, what we want you to do is be able to do it. So a reminder, go to groove.builders, and in there, we do have some free training for you that'll help you get started, get going with Groove. But let's have a think about this. Okay, folks. So what is it? As I say, it's a Groove web page builder. So you are building your website here. This is what you're doing with Groove Pages. You're building your website. Does that sound complicated? Yes. Can I make it easier? Yeah. How about just build one page? That's all you need to do. Just build one page. Can you do that? Easily. And our step-by-step guides will show you how you can do that. And it will demystify things. It'll make it simple, and it'll make you appreciate a little bit more about what goes into a website, how you need to think about it, a process whereby you can model something that you've seen elsewhere and think, hey, that's the kind of structure I like, and that's what you can do. The question often comes up, why do I need it? Why do I need a website? Think about this. If you were going to get something from the internet, so you're going to buy something, you've heard about something and you want to check out a bit more about it. Who are they? What do they do? Do they know what they're doing? You know, how do I find out a bit more information? You're going to do one of two or three things. You're going to see if you can find them on your favorite social media platform. So you might be thinking, have they done any TikToks? What did they say on Facebook? Or do they have a podcast or YouTube or something like that? Or you might just simply Google them. And you might just find out that there is not a lot. And you think, oh, that's a bit odd. Now, if you're relatively new, Groove's relatively new. Groove.builders is relatively new. So there might not be too much out there. But what you can do is you can just, subscribe or follow, and then just watch and see what happens and get to know them a bit more. And also, in that Google, if they have a website, I tell you, you click on it, don't you? You go check out their website. Groove Pages is a way to create your version of that, so your website. If you've been worried about thinking, I need to go out there, I need to recruit someone, I need to get someone to build me a website, but I don't know where to start, then hold your horses. Go through our bit of training right there. Have a look at that. That might help demystify, simplify things. And you probably think, actually, I don't need to go out to someone. I think I can, create one website page myself and give it a go. Absolutely. Because even if you go to a website builder, what you'll find is they will give you a structure and then they'll say, oh, can you supply photos, videos, the words, content, how you want to do it, how you want to do the layout, the changes. And before you know it, you feel like you built it anyway, but it's cost you quite a lot of money. And if you want to go down the full bespoke route where somebody interviews you, gets into your mind and tries to translate all your thoughts into what their version of your website needs to be, you can look at $100,000 on something like that. That's big bucks time. If you've got that, we need to have a chat. But no, it's one of those things that, you need to think, okay, what's my message? What's my website message? What am I trying to do? And that way you can get going with Groove and use Groove Pages to create your one-page website. You're probably thinking, who's it for though? And the question is here, it's not who's it for, it's who's it not for. And it's not for anyone that doesn't want a business. It's not for anyone that wants to make sales. It's not for anyone that doesn't like doing something. This is for people who are serious. They want to get going with their business. They want to create something. They want to have a platform, a place where people can go and purchase products or services. That, if you're watching this, that's you. That means you need a website. And as I say, you can outsource it, give it to someone, but what you'll find is that you don't really outsource it and you have to do it anyway, or you can find out how to do it. And we reckon that Groove Pages is a great place to do it. As I say, the training will help you hold your hand step by step as we go through and build a one-page website. It's pretty simple. It's pretty cool. It's very satisfying when it happens. You're probably thinking, okay, when do I need a website? When do I need this? And the answer is, if you're starting up, you need a website as one of the very first things that you ever do. Okay, so you need it as soon as possible. Why? Because you need to be able to send people somewhere where they can find out more information about you and they can take that call to action. They can do something that you want them to do, whether it's get your free ebook, your PDF, your help, your video, whatever it is, you want to send them somewhere where they can get that information. That's why you need to create your one-page website. And let's think about it. There's no point doing some fancy videos, e-commerce site, webinars, arranging all sorts of things, all this sort of nice cherries on top, if you haven't got the basics. And think of a website as you're building foundations. So the foundation, where do you start building a building? With the foundations. You dig down, you make a good solid foundation. That's your website. That's what Groove Pages can do for you. So when do you need it? Well, if you're going to build a property, you've got to do the foundations first. So I feel that you need to get your website, your one-page website done ASAP. How do I use it? The simplest thing is to just follow our training. We'll walk you through it on the YouTube channel here. So have a look around for our tips and tricks where we go in and we do some of the fine tuning, some of the more detailed stuff. But what we wanted to do with the training, the main training, was make it fairly simple, straightforward, easy to digest, easy to understand, pretty quick, so that you can get going with Groove really quickly. As I say, the link is in there at groove.builders. Go have a look at that. We'd love to see you in there, and we'd love to see you start, build, and succeed. You're probably thinking, why Groove? Great question. One of the things that we think is that on here we've got all these apps that are within the Groove product. And if you're thinking, I've got the lifetime, or if you're thinking, I don't know about the lifetime, or I've subscribed to everything on the monthly, you're probably thinking, well, why are you recommending Groove? Well, it's the fact that you've got all of these powerful bits of software available. And here's the thing, you can buy them all individually, different companies and all the rest of it. But if buying them here could save you tens of thousands of dollars a year. So that's a pretty good reason, number one. Reason number two is because they are all part of the same family of apps. They're in the one sort of eco bubble. They are integrated in a much better way. If you got 12, 15, 20 different types of software and try to integrate them, you need to be pretty tech savvy when things don't quite talk to each other. And sometimes you need another piece of software to make this one and this one talk to each other. So if you want to keep life simple, we recommend Groove. And what I would say is go there, get your free account, and we hope to see you and help you start, build, and succeed. Until then, check out the next video.